Reedsville in College Grove is an insanely amazing community with tons and tons of amenities. It's located in Williamson County, and I've previously done a video on this neighborhood before. We're going to revisit it today because someone in the comments asked me to please do an updated video, and that was warranted because a lot has happened since my last video on Reedsville. So we're going to do a new one, updated. All of the amenities are now complete. So many more homes built, more homes being released, and more opportunities to buy in there still. So that's why we're going to talk about this today. So again, located in Williamson County in College Grove, beautiful neighborhood being built by Signature Homes, and just a lot of really great opportunities to live in this neighborhood right now. And one of the huge selling points, as you're going to see, is those amenities and the really cool houses in here. Just the exteriors of these houses are absolutely beautiful. Tons of curb appeal in here. I'm going to give you a peek into the model. We're going to drive around and I'm going to take you to their website, which I'm going to show you all of the really cool things you can do in here. So be sure to stay tuned for that. You can actually price out really a full home. I'm going to show you how to look up your options and price out a home for yourself so you can have an idea of what it's going to cost to live in here. So we're going to do all of that on this video today. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Jennifer Gramling. I'm a real estate agent here in the Nashville area. I just put out these videos trying to get you more familiar with Nashville. So if you're thinking about moving here or relocating, this is a great channel for you. So be sure to subscribe. And like I said, I am an agent. So if you have questions at all about moving here or relocating, just reach out to me. You can find all my contact information in the description. I've also got this QR code here. If you want to fill out a form and send that, I can get back in touch with you. There's a Calendly link. If you want to book a time, talk directly with me and get all your questions answered, we can do that too. Helping people just like you every single day relocate to this area. So don't hesitate to reach out. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's jump into Reedsville and talk more about this really great neighborhood. You are going to love it. It's come so far since the last video. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so one of the things I said we were going to do is jump over to their website, price out a house. If you want to see how you can price out a house here with all the options, we're going to do that. I'm going to show you that. I'm also going to talk about a few spec homes, market homes that are going to be available that are closing sometime in the November-December timeframe. Just kind of show you what those kind of look like. We'll take a quick spin through the model as well, just a really fast one. But now let's talk about the amenities right now and talk about what amazing amenities they have here. So this is one of the things that Signature Homes does really well in their communities is just put in really fantastic amenities, and they have done it here again. So, and then the last time that I did a video on this, the amenities were not complete. So they were still under construction, but they are done now. So I just wanted to give you an overview and show you what this is looking like right now that those are complete. So as you can see, you have a fantastic pool here. So you're going to have a resort style pool. You're going to have plenty of seating around this pool and lots of chairs and things so you can sit out, lay out in the sun. Lots of room for you or your kids or whoever's coming to the pool with you to have room to lay out and hang out here around the pool. And you've got a tanning ledge with tanning chairs. It's super, super nice right here. It's going to be located right outside your clubhouse. And then right next to that is one of the things that people really, I would say, love even more than that pool is going to be those pickleball courts. You know that pickleball has gone crazy lately. Everybody loves playing pickleball. And so these courts are going to get a lot of use. So you can see the courts here, brand new, just constructed. And especially I think once it's not so hot outside, these are definitely going to be full, and they are full at night. So teenagers, adults, everybody loves to come play pickleball. So these are, getting lots of use already. So these are fantastic to have pickleball courts right in your own neighborhood. Then inside your clubhouse, you're going to have a whole lounge area where you can just hang out. You can have meetings, things like that. You've also got a workout facility in here. So really, really nice addition to the neighborhood, especially in this area. You don't have tons of clubs where you can go and work out. If you don't want to have a workout facility in your own house, you've got that here in your clubhouse, which just makes it super nice. You don't have to travel far to get there. So just right up the street, which does mean that this is going to be a very golf cart friendly neighborhood as well. I'm sure lots of people will be taking their golf carts up to the pool, up to the pickleball courts, up to the mailboxes, things like that, and just to work out. So if that's kind of your vibe, if that's what you're looking for, you're going to have a lot of that here. And then the other thing you're going to have, because of all these amenities, there's going to be a lot of community activities going on in here, especially once this neighborhood continues to get built out more and more. They will continue to have, more activities in the neighborhood, block parties, holiday parties, things like that. So just look forward to that as this gets built. You're going to have a lot of get-togethers, great ways to come out and meet people playing pickleball at the gym or at the pool. The playground is also right here. So that's the other thing that's right here is going to be the playground. So lots of great amenities that really just helps to foster that sense of community in the neighborhood. So amenities here, fantastic. Okay, so as you drive through here, you can just see that a lot of these homes are going to have so much character. People really love Signature Homes because they're so beautiful. You've got a lot of different styles here, a lot of different colors. You've got like a lot of craftsman looks. You've got some more modern looking farmhouse homes. You've got a lot of different styles in here, a lot of different textures and a lot of different colors on the exteriors. Really, really pretty. You can do really large garages in here, detached garages. People really like that with porticoches driveways and things like that. So people really like those elements about the house also. Your sizes of homes in here, they're probably going to be anywhere from around 3,000 square feet all the way up to 5,000 square feet plus. Then you can add a basement onto that if it's a basement lot, which can take it up to 6,000 square feet plus. So you can get some really large houses in here. There are some basement lots in here. Right now they, I think, are all spoken for, but we can go back and take a look at that too. If you're interested in that, just let me know. At least in this last release, I think all of the basement lots are spoken for, but there's some great options in here for, building a larger house or a smaller house, depending on what you're looking for. And then some of those smaller houses are going to be on a little bit smaller lots, but you can get really nice lot sizes in here as well. Your lot sizes can be anywhere from around 1/4 of an acre all the way up to over 1/2 acre. So like even 0.6. So just kind of depending on where you are in the neighborhood. And some of those just really are going to have fantastic views of the countryside, of farmland, things like that. But some will back to open space. You'll have some really nice views. Some are going to back to other homes. Again, just depending on what you're looking for in a home. And that obviously will affect the price point as well. If you've got, a larger lot that's backing up to open space, or a basement lot that's going to add to your lot premium a little bit. But a lot of really great options for some nice lots in here. And then as you can probably imagine, you can get anywhere from around 3 bedrooms up to 6 bedrooms, maybe even plus if you're, doing a basement or something, how you finish that out. But 3 to 6 bedrooms traditionally. And then like we said, somewhere from around 3,000 to 6,000 square feet. So a wide range, and then lots and lots of different color palettes and things to choose from when you're designing this house, which we're going to talk about in just a second. So just really quickly on price point in here, you're going to be looking at base prices starting somewhere from around $950 on the very small side up to about $1.35 million on the larger homes. That's just going to be your base price. It's not going to include your lot premium and then any upgrades that you're going to add to that. So just keep that in mind. But like I said, I am going to help you price out one of these houses or just kind of show you what these are going to cost. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of this pricing and just show you how you could price out one of these houses yourself. Okay, so I'm just going to flip you over here. I've got the website. I've actually got a lot of tabs pulled up. I just wanted to show you the pricing on some of these spec homes that are coming up, market homes that are going to be available, and then also go through and show you kind of how you can price out one of these houses. Then we're going to jump over to the map, and I'm going to show you exactly where this neighborhood is located so that you have a good idea of where it is. It's actually really close to Franklin, in a really great spot, actually. So we're going to jump over there and look at that and talk about the schools in just a second. But let's go ahead and take a look at this, and I'm just going to show you what some of the pricing out one of these houses is going to look like. Okay, so first, they have this great link right here, which I can share with you if you want. This is from Signature Homes, and it's got tons and tons of information on it, but I'm just going to click through here and just show you a few of the things. But first, let's take a look. They've got a few market homes coming up, and let me just show you what the pricing looks like on those, and then we can price out one of these other houses. Okay, so first of all, these 4 that they are going to have coming up, they're going to be a little bit larger, so they're going to be about 4,000 square feet plus, so they're going to be a little bit higher on the price side. But this first one you can see, it's going to be the Austin B, and I'm going to show you where you can look up these floor plans. They have them on these flyers, but this one's going to be 6 beds, 5.5 baths, 4,171 square feet, and this one's going to be priced at 1,348. And you can just kind of see right here, you can see the floor plans and things. If you're interested in any of these that are coming up, you can reach out to me. We can get you this link, and you can see all the selections that are going to be in these homes as well. But then they have another one coming at 6 beds, 5.5 baths, 4,126 square feet. This is the Austin 3A. You're going to be priced at 1,349, so almost exactly the same. Then they've got the Hemsworth 1B, which is 5 beds, 4.5 baths, almost 4,300 square feet, and that's going to be priced at 1.4. So if you like this modern farmhouse look, you can see you've got this right here, and you can see the floor plan, which we're going to go investigate. And then you've got this last one. So like I said, they have 4. This is going to be the Whitmore 3B, and this is going to be 6 beds, 5.5 baths, 4,600 square feet. So bigger house, and 1.526 is what this is going to be listed at. So you can see you've got your drive-through. I mean, you can even do like a 3-car garage and a 1-car garage. You can have 4-car garages if you want in here. If you have a lot of cars or teenagers that are driving, golf carts, things like that, got lots of room for them in here. And again, you can see the floor plans here. Let's go over here really quick, and we'll show you how you can build out and explore some of these plans. So they've actually got a couple of different series here. So they have the Grove series and the Meadows series. And this, again, I can show you how to get here. But on the Grove, these are going to be some of the smaller homes. So you can go through and explore these. These are going to be on a little bit smaller lots. So on the smallest one that they have here is going to be starting at 2,953 square feet. So just under 3,000 square feet. Base price on that right now starting at $945, 4 bedrooms, bedrooms, 2.5 baths. So if you're not needing tons and tons of square footage, this could be a good option. And you can see all of these that are going to be in that series right here, going all the way up to 3,600 square feet on this Roswell 1B. Now, the cool thing that you can do here, and I will take you on the other one as well just to show you, but if you click view plan, you can scroll down here and you can see the floor plan here. You can see the upper level, but then you can also personalize your floor plan. So these are going to be some of your options that you can start to price out right here. So you can see your different elevations. You've got 1B, and then if you scroll down, you can see your different elevations. So you see it down here in the corner. If you want the 1C, you've got a much different look to that house. You see how different these are down here. So you've got 1C, and this costs $0. So this costs nothing to have this exterior right here. If you want this exterior, it's going to cost you $20,000 extra. Most likely that's going to be because of all this brick that you have right here. So this one's going to be hardy board on your siding, and then this one's going to be brick. So let's say we're going to choose this brick. Okay, so we're choosing this one right here that's going to cost us $20,000 extra, and you can go up here and look and you can see your custom total. So right here, I've got the Roswell, and it's priced at $1,015,000 as our starting price. I've got elevation 1B that's costing $20,000, and then I went ahead and clicked. If you go right here, you can go on your main floor. So if you want a vaulted ceiling in your dining room, that's going to cost you $2,000 extra right here. You can see you've got your garage extension if you wanted to do that. So if I zoom in here, you're extending this garage right here. You're going to make it a little bit larger. So if you wanted that extended, that's going to be another $8,200. But you can just go through there. You've got all kinds of selections here. If you want an extended patio, it's going to be an additional $5,200 to extend that out. If you want your outdoor fireplace, that's going to be $11,000 right here. So you got a lot of different options right here that you can go through. Laundry cabinets, double doors at flex. You've got your spa shower if you want that. Spa shower with tub. You've got an additional, $16,000 here. So stacked cabinets in your kitchen, that's going to be $0. So that's going to be standard right here. So all of these things you can go in here and add, and that's just going to be on your main floor. On your upper floor, you can see how this is going to change. If you do the double bowl vanity right here, it's going to change it right here on your floor plan. And then right here, if you want a bed and bath over this garage, you can do that as well. That's going to cost $72,000, but this is something that people really like to do, for in-laws or teenagers or people who are coming to visit. You can do a full suite up here over your garage, and you can add that on right here. That's very cool. And if you want to add an additional bath upstairs, you can add an additional bath upstairs as well. So you got a lot of options right here. And then if you go up here, you can see your custom total. So with all of those things that I just added, we're at $1,165,100. So not terrible. And then, so to add on to this, so these are going to be all of your structural options right here. You're at 4,211 square feet. Then we can flip over here. And if I go right here, you've got your Reedsville design catalog. So let me just show you what's in this. And this is going to give you the complete picture because these are the questions everyone has and a lot of builders don't have answers to. But you can actually go through and price this out yourself. So I'm going to click through here. So you've got your exterior stone options, things like that. But you can see you've got the Grove Home series here and the Meadow Home series here. This is giving you pricing for windows right here. So you've got all your pricing for your windows here, and this is telling you how to use it. So let's say you want painted shiplap vertical. So in your primary bedroom, that's going to be $3,500. In your flex room, that's going to be $2,800. You can see you've got this kind of wall detail, lots of different wall details framed right here. It's going to give you pricing on all of these things. These are things that normally, if you go into a design center, you kind of have to wait to price these things out. People really don't like that, to not know what their home is going to cost after they go under construction. But here you can kind of price that out. You can do, oh my gosh, I love this casing around the doors. So a lot of people are doing this natural wood casing around the doors. So if you wanted to do that in your flex room or your office, that's going to be an additional $1,200. But you can just see, you can go through here and see, here you go. You've got some more door casings. You've got arched doorways if you wanted to price that in. And so you're just going to have a lot of different options in here, different ceiling details, beams, all of that, fireplaces, tile. So this is a great resource that we can get to you. You can see the mantles that you can choose from and things like that, different fireplace options you've got. So you could just literally go through here and just price out your whole house and really have an idea of what that's going to cost before you go under contract or before you even have that meeting. So this is really cool if you wanted to price out like your single iron doors. These are things that tend to cost a lot. So just a lot of different options for pricing. Love these double iron doors here. So pretty. So again, just gives you an idea. So if you want access to this catalog, you can go through all of this yourself and just kind of go through, add some of those structural options that you might want to add, and then go through this catalog and price those things out yourself as well. So going back over here, and then so you've got both series. You've got the Meadow series here. Those are starting at 1.2 and 3,000 square feet. And then all the way up to your largest down here is going to be your Whitmore 3D, 4,040 square feet, without adding on any of the extra bedroom, bonus, finishing out storage space, things like that. And then adding on things like basements as well. So if I just look at this one, just to see how we can add to this. You want to personalize this. Okay, so you're currently at 4127 square feet, and a lot of times some of that extra square footage is going to come upstairs. So if I wanted to add a bedroom, so we add another bedroom upstairs, it's going to cost $72,000. That's taking us up to 4714 square feet. And then if you wanted a bonus over the primary, that's going to make it, almost 5,000 square feet right there. You can see you've got garages and things, all kinds of different options that you can do here, but this is where you're going to price all of this out. And then again, your options are going to be in that booklet. And then there's other things on here as well. There's plat maps and all of those things if you want to take a look at the lots. So a lot of questions can be answered between this little link tree and the actual Signature Homes website. So I highly suggest that you go there, look around on there if you're wanting to price something out. Okay, let's really quickly jump over to the map to show you where this neighborhood's located. Okay, so right here is where Reedsvale is going to be located. So this is in College Grove, like I said. So first of all, the schools that you're going to be zoned for here, you are in Williamson County. So you're going to be zoned for Arrington Elementary, Page Middle, and Page High. And that's going to be located. So Reedsvale is here. Arrington Elementary is right here. This is a brand new school, only a couple years old. So really, really nice. It'll be located right here. It's about 5 minutes away. And then you got Page Middle and Page High School are going to be located right here. So just a really short drive to get over here to Page Middle and High. So those are going to be your high school and middle school. Okay, and from there, so you're going to feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere out here. So you will feel out in the country, but that's super nice. You're not going to have tons of light pollution. You can see the stars. It's not super crowded out here, but it's really easy to get into Franklin from right here. So right here, this is going to be Highway 96 or Murfreesboro Road. It's not really a highway. They are expanding it to add an extra lane, but it's Murfreesboro Road. So if you just pop up here, you can see this is the road that takes you directly into Franklin. So right here in Franklin, this is where you're going right here. And it's going to take you probably 15 minutes tops to get over here. And you're going to have a lot of things over here. So you're going to have grocery shopping. You've got a hospital. You're going to have a Home Depot over here. Just a lot of things like that. You're also going to have a Sprouts over here. So if you like Sprouts or you need, a store like that, you got Sprouts right here. You've got restaurants all in here as well. And then this road is actually going to take you all the way into historic downtown Franklin, which is going to be located right here. If you're not familiar with the historic downtown Franklin, super cute. You've got a lot of really great restaurants there, live music, things like that. So all the way up 96, starting right about here, you're going to have tons of restaurants, shopping, groceries, everything all the way here into Franklin. And then as you go further up these exits, this is going to be the Cool Springs area. So you're going to have a lot more things right up here. So right here off this McEwen exit, that's where your Whole Foods is going to be. You're going to have some really nice restaurants in here. You're going to have other shopping. And then as you go further up, this is going to be where your Trader Joe's is going to be. Also, you're going to have a Walmart right here. You're going to have a Sam's Club. Further up, you're going to have your Target right here and your Costco. You've got a mall right in here. Trader Joe's, like I said. And then you're going to have just tons of shopping and things in here. Whatever you want, whatever you need, you've got all of it in this area. Your mall shops, but then also like car dealerships. You're going to have hotels and things in here, all in through here as well. So it's a great place to stay. It's a nice central location. If you're thinking about, coming here and exploring, this is a great area to stay. And then you've got, business complexes and things in here as well. So if I zoom out again, you're going to be located right down here. So it's really easy to get up in here into this Cool Springs area. And then from here, you're going to be right here. And then to get into downtown Nashville, it's going to be about 35 minutes, probably 35 minutes to get into downtown Nashville if you're needing to commute to Nashville. Okay, and as always, that does not include rush hour traffic time. So if you're in rush hour times, obviously going to take longer, but about 35 minutes to get into downtown Nashville. And then from here to get to the airport, it's going to be located right here. So you just come up 65 and over here to the airport. It's going to take you again about 35 minutes or so, again with no traffic. So plan accordingly if you're driving through those high rush hour times. The other really cool thing down here is going to be, so you're right here, Arrington Vineyards is going to be right here. So this is Arrington Vineyards and there's Reedsvale. So Arrington Vineyards, it's a really cool vineyard located on this hillside with really beautiful views. You can go there. They have wine available for purchase. They also have some food trucks out there. They have live music frequently. So on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, you can go out there, sit on the hillside, bring friends, a blanket. Even your kids can come play. It's super, super fun. People love going to Arrington Vineyards. So this is a really cool place to go hang out and you're really close to there. So really nice being close to that also. Okay, so as promised, I just wanted to take you on a quick walkthrough of one of these Signature homes. This is going to be the model home that's out in Reedsvale. So just want to give you an idea of what one of these looks like on the inside. Obviously, this is no substitute for going out there and seeing it for yourself. But in this particular plan, when you go in the front door, you're going to have your guest bedroom off the front of the house, which is really, really nice. And really nice to have that guest bedroom with that walk-in shower going to be right here on the main level. People love that when they have their parents coming into town to stay, or if you have older people who are staying there, they really like that walk-in shower like that. And then you're going to have a separate powder room here as well. So that's separate. You're not sharing that with that guest bedroom on the main floor. And then your primary is going to be down here too. But you've got an office down here. You can see just some of the ceiling details, some of the lighting choices that they've chosen. We're going to go upstairs really quickly before we go into that back side of the house, just to kind of show you what's upstairs here. In this particular model, there's actually two separate stairways going to two separate upstairs. So on this upstairs, you'll see on the front of the house, you're going to have a big open bonus room right here. And then you're going to have 3 bedrooms. And then you're going to have, so we'll just go in here and see. So you've got 1 bedroom. It's going to be right here. So I really like the ceiling details and the shapes in here. It's really nice. And then this is going to have its own full bath over here. So you can see you've got a nice walk-in closet there. And then you've got floor to ceiling tile, really nice choices in here. So this is a really pretty house. And then you're going to have some shelving and hangers and things in there. And then you go out through the bonus room, and then you're going to go into these other bedrooms here on the other side. So over here, you're going to have a bedroom over here. And you can see they've done actually some really fun wallpaper in here, but you're going to have carpet up here. That's what's going to come standard. And then you're going to have this full bath with tub and shower. And then you're going to have this other bedroom right here. So right here, you've got 3 bedrooms. You're going to have the primary on the main, which we're going to see in just a minute. And then over the garage, which is accessible from inside the house, you're going to see that you're also going to have another bedroom, bonus room, and things like that, a fully separate living area with that 5th bedroom. So this is a really cool plan if you like that. And you've got some beautiful windows off the front right there. And then we're going to go here. So you've got the office off to the right and the powder room. And then you've got some people having a meeting in there. So I thought I was trying to be quiet by recording this way, but you've got your laundry room, which is going to be right here. So you can do an oversized laundry room. You've got a lot of options for cabinets, sinks, things like that in your laundry room. And then we're going to run over here into the primary bedroom. So you've got options for beams, vaulted ceilings, things like that. And then this bathroom, I love this bathroom so much because you've got this whole shower area over here, this shower bath area combo. I really love these. I think these are so cool. So you've got your whole shower side, you've got your tub side, and then it keeps all of this wet area in that one area. So you've got multiple shower heads, and you've got a lot of different options for that as well. So this is obviously an upgrade. And then you've got your walk-in closet over here. So you will have different options for shelving and things to upgrade in your closets if you want to do some different organizing systems and things like that, and really cool tile choices and things. And that's where you'll want to refer back to that book to go see what kinds of tiles and things you can choose. You can refer back to that just to get an idea. So back out to the living room, you've got this vaulted living room with huge windows. You've got a really beautiful kitchen. There's a butler's pantry over here with a wet bar. And then I just skipped over, there's a dining area right over here, but they're having a meeting here, so I didn't want to interrupt them. I just grabbed this video. And then if you go up this way, so this is where you can go up over the garage, and this is going to be a fully separate living area up here, which is cool. So we're just going to go up here. It took me a minute here. And then you've got this little mini door that's just for access. In case you're wondering what that is, everybody always asks, it's just for access, for codes, to be able to access that part of the attic. But you can see you've got this living room up here, which is great. You're going to have some storage over here. So you've got finished out storage to keep things, linen closet right there. And then you've got a full bath right here with a walk-in closet, and you've got a shower tub combo over here on this side. So they've made some really nice tile choices and things. Obviously, designers have made great choices in here. You can see the walk-in closet is really big in here. And then going over here, you've got a full bedroom. So this is amazing for a college student, for, a teen, for parents who are coming to visit that want their own space. Like, this is just a great floor plan to be able to do that. And you can see this bedroom is really large too. So you've just got lots of space up here in this room. So this is a really cool house to be able to explore. Okay, so that is Reedsvale. As you can see, this is a really sought after neighborhood, and you can really see why. So you've got great amenities in here. You're in a really great location, but you're also out just enjoying the countryside. You've got beautiful views here. You're not crowded on top of tons of other houses. So just a lot of really great things about this neighborhood. A lot of reasons why people really like this neighborhood. So again, if there's a neighborhood or something that you want to see, a city that you want covered, that you want to know more about, be sure to drop that in the comments, or you can message me directly and we can try to get those videos made and get those out for you. We've got a lot of ground to cover to get you up to speed on Nashville. So again, don't hesitate to reach out or drop those in the comments. Would love to help with that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be the first to see these videos as they're coming out. We have a lot of other really great content coming out soon. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And again, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks so much, and we'll see you on the next video.